Hey everyone, welcome back. Is Joe
And
with
Shruti. What's up,
Yay
Joe?
Bella man. What to say? He just the day we finished his last mixtape, he dropped a new one. That too with 10 songs. So
10 songs.
10
अच्छा, I had
songs.
no idea about this. What? New
If
Mac? Oh, and कहा हम बोल रहे थे पिछले वाले में कि थोड़ा break ले लो, like,
अभी
go for
yeah,
छुट्टी and all.
उसने देखा होगा reaction. I'm just guessing that he must have been
He
like,
must have had a good
oh,
laugh.
yellow.
Yeah.
That evening only he dropped. So it's called Glory of God Mixtape 3. Let's just begin.
Acha.
We'll go at our own pace, guys. I don't think he's dropping any more this year. So the first track is called Dimension.
Okay.
Dimension. Music is Moki, art is Mixmaster Bella. Okay,
Cool.
chalo. Ready?
Yes. Ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, play.
Another dimension. यहाँ मैं कौन हूँ मुझे भी पता नहीं संगीत की बाहों में नशे में धुत मैं दुनिया को अभी तक ठीक से पहचाना नहीं माँ बोली कर्जे को लौटाना सीख दुनिया तो शुरू से लालची कर अगर तू सबका भला मेरे बच्चे तू बन जाएगा खुद बेहतर आदमी मैंने दिए तुम्हें शिक्षा हिंसा मेरे चाहने वाले कभी करते नहीं है बेला अभी किसी शक में नहीं है मेरे पास कसमें देने का वक्त ही नहीं है मेरा माइंडसेट एक आईना है बेला तेरी हाइट है 5'9" खोला मैंने रॉन्ग होल और मारी डाइव मिला मुझे सेम मी अनदर साइड बोला मुझे व्हाई नॉट हम करें चेंज मैंने बोला व्हाई नॉट फिर देखा मैंने हाइड आउट एसएप और लिखी वहां होम द एल्बम होम दैन थमा दिखे बदलाव मेरे चाहने वाले मुझे भाप के बेला अभी पहले जैसा रहा नहीं क्यों मैं यहाँ हूँ पर यहाँ नहीं हूँ अब वक्त आ गया कि इन्हें सच बता दूं मेरा वक्त पे काबू बाप सोचता है करता हूँ काला जादू क्यों मैं मेरी परेशानियों पे पर्दा डालूं मेरे जैसे डार्क आर्टिस्ट की आदत डालो तुम भले मुझे ताना मारो कल मरा परसों कहोगे वापस आप रो ये दुनिया का सर्कल छोटा हाथ जोड़ के कहूँ ना मेरे आइडल्स मारो जिन्हें चाहा मैंने सभी वो सपेरे बने मैंने भी मदिरा पी के नाच लिया बहुत लेके आया पिगी और दाई मेरे साथ अभी 3 भाई लगे जैसे 3 तिया नौ मेरे 3 तिया मौत में अब टीम में हूँ नींद के सहारे मेरे ब्रेन में शोर है पेन ही बहुत है फक इमोशन फेक प्रमोशन इन दिनों सब माया चाल है माया हाथ से हाथ मिला ले सब मिलेगा जो तू चाहे ये सब मुझे रोकना चाहे बेला कागजों पे लिख रहा रब की बातें दिल में चाकू जिगरा ना पे बस की नहीं तो बस में कुछ भी कर नहीं पाते हैं मेरे महंगे से कपड़ों के भीतर एक साइको एक किड और एक आर्टिस्ट मेरे जूतों में चलना है मुश्किल है फील मेरे कांधे पे खड़ी पूरी मार्केट ये कर रहे टारगेट मुझे मेंटली रिटार्डेड मुझे अब दिखे मुझे कारपेट रेड बड़े बड़े लोग मेरे साइन के लिए खड़े I manifest and I get what I want the glory of I'm in another dimension I'm in another
Ooh. That was sudden. 2 minute 22 second ka song and he's like it felt longer, no?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was very good. It was not just like, yeah, the flow, yes. There were so many those ad-lib singing going on piche, which was also adding really good this thing. It did distract me a little bit in parts. Like I felt wo thodi zyada loud ho rahi thi. Lekin it wasn't, what Bella was speaking was so bhari bharkam that there was no way that anything could distract me from, focusing and listening to what he was saying.
Yeah.
He was so good. Like the stuff that he was talking, the emotions that he was putting, the way he was talking about, like, इन सब चीजों पे सवाल उठ रहे हैं तो ये लो अब मैं छुपाऊंगा नहीं ये है. Very good. Yeah. And listen, I'm already like really sorry. There's some construction happening in the building. So there's a lot of drilling sounds and all that. In the middle, I was also focusing. I was like, ये drill यहाँ से आ रही है कि यहाँ से आ रही है? कहाँ से हो रहा है? हाँ, लेकिन like really good song. Like if this is the start of the new album, all right. Like already, like, I just randomly, you tend to compare, right? And we've just finished we just heard to a few songs from his previous album. Yeah. And I was about to say in my head, there was a thought which was like, ये वाला मेरा one of the favorites है Mango. I said, नहीं, ये तो नई album है. Like, you can't, like, so already if that's the benchmark that's getting set, I'm liking where this is going. Clearly, Bella's on a roll. We've been saying it for a while. And I don't think his streak is getting over anytime soon, nor can it be called के अरे लक से हो गया. नहीं, बहुत यहाँ कुछ और ही चल रहा है. So yeah, very good.
He's kind of moved into another dimension, and no pun intended of the song name. He's moved into another dimension in terms of like he's sitting in that dimension and he's just doing his thing and nothing else is in that zone with him, you know. Like, I don't know, we've repeated ourselves many times saying this, the consistency with the quality is incredible. I don't think anyone in the scene, at least in India, is matching that you know, level of consistency. So that is one. I felt like in the first sort of verse, I think maybe the first minute or 45 seconds, I felt like some lines we've heard before. You know, the Bella Aisa raha nahi raha. By the way, he's 5'9", same height,
You said it. Nice.
same pitch. So no, there were some lines in the first first half that I felt were kind of similar thoughts from other songs, but beyond that, when he moved, I think up after the 1.5 minute mark, when that really like lamba sort of flow came, where he went and then he quickly, like without even a pause, the flow changed into a whatever, I can't remember, but yeah, so that whole portion was where I was like, okay, he's warmed up and he's just like killing it right here. So that happened. So I got into it from that 1 minute 20 point or wherever that portion was, and then it just stayed. The guitaring in the back was like, it was really nice, and then I was enjoying it, and then the end happened. So kind of just like nicely done. So I mean, Bella, what can we say? It's just he literally just like ye lo 10 aur gaane aise hi dal diye. So
But I also, while listening to the song, I like felt really, I wouldn't say I felt bad. I'm not saying that it's an emotion of pity. No, not at all. It's more like when you hear someone's life story and it you know, kind of pushes you to face what all they've gone through. And that keeps happening. Bella दो तीन छोटी सी बातें ऐसे बोलेगा जो छोटी हैं in terms of lines के आधी सी line में
sure, yeah,
हल्का सा he'll, you know, he'll just like sprinkle it
yeah,
somewhere, but it leaves a very lasting impact because it's like, dude, he's going through so much. Yeah.
mm,
Like, you know, when you come to think of it, the kind of mental torture one faces. Now, see, it is, you can't compare it because हर एक की क्षमता एक चीज को लेने की अलग होती है, right?
yes,
So if someone's ability to handle what level of stress is different for each person, and for each person it's valid to whatever they feel. So, you know, it just makes me wonder that that's why maybe making music is his outlet. Like, you know, there is so much stress around him or stuff that gives him stress and things that where he feels unaccepted and stuff, that music becomes his one outlet, which is why back to back, I think music is his therapy, and taking out so many albums back to back is what keeps him going. You know, as I'm constantly listening, that's what I'm kind of like taking away from it. I could be completely off the block.
No, I think you've hit the nail on the head. I mean, that's what I'm guessing. He's the best person to tell us. But yes, clearly his work is his therapy, because he is going through many things. And there's been, you know, like a recent sort of outburst also on Instagram. So you can see that there's so much that happens behind the scenes that nobody knows about. And we'll never know why certain lines come in some songs. It may seem like to the public that here's a very emotional guy, or here's a guy who has outbursts very often, but no, there's so much else going on that we don't know. And then when we come to know, then people are like, oh, there's people are talking about their personal things, or things said offline, things like whatever it is. There's a lot of thoughts that he leaves you with, which you're absolutely right about. It really, there's short thoughts and they come, but they can really hit home and make you think about what's going on. And a lot of people will relate to it, because similar exact nahi hongi, lekin similar situations mein log honge, and they also feel that angst and that frustration. So yeah, we're just sending Bella all the good vibes, and thank you for being so consistent with the art. So we'll get to the next songs as and when, and let me know which one's your favorite. Drop me a DM. Miss Bola is there on Instagram. Do support the channel and take care of yourselves. Long and prosper.